Because I had an ADHD diagnosis this week, or today in fact, and I'm going to run you through what it happened, how it happened and whatever else. First off, she went to the GP, she spoke to the GP and said I need a diagnosis. They sent her some forms, she filled them in, everything was fine. They actually suggested Right to Choose. We were obviously going to bring that up, but they suggested it, and less than 3 days later we had a location, which was Harrow Health in this occasion. Harrow Health were great. They sent us some forms 3 more days later. I filled one in, her dad filled one in, and she filled one in. And then 2 days later they sent her an email saying, hey, book in your appointment. It was a video appointment done on a laptop. She just answered some questions. It was about 2 hours of conversation and different questions and whatnot. Almost like a mini interview. And she said it was really lovely, the doctor was lovely, the specialist was really nice, and everything else was super easy, super good. At the end of the appointment, she was given type C combined. We already knew this, and obviously we already have had a diagnosis, but she needed a fresh one for some sort of medical thing. Anyhow, we are currently in the pharmacy, and because Jess now needs to go and get her blood pressure done and her pulse, because we need that to be able to obtain her medication. We've been told we submit this, and then about a day later she'll get a code. She takes the code to any pharmacy and she can get the medication, and then she'll be referred back to the GP once we finish the full cycle of the medication, and that medication works. If it doesn't work, then we go back to the specialist and we look for a different medication that suits. So in 1 week we got a full cycle of everything ADHD, and she went from not having a diagnosis all the way through to having a diagnosis and medication in the space of a week. We've got her readings and we're going to submit them now. We'll get the medication tomorrow, and we'll let you know step by step what it feels like and how it changes Jessica in the medication. Lots of people complaining in the comments about if they can't get an ADHD diagnosis, or they don't know what to do or how to do it. It's that easy. It can be done in just 1 week, and everything can be completed that fast.